welcome back to my channel. Got a little alpha boy filming with us today, haven't we, sweet pea? He is coming up to be 9 months old now, and I've cloth nappied him from birth. But when we started out, we didn't completely 100% use cloth nappies, we mix use. And I think he was about 6 months old, and now we cloth nappy him. 100%. But I thought I would do a video on what to do to get started with cloth nappies, because I think it is more difficult to get started than it is to get going and keep going. So Arthur's just pottering around here while I'm just doing nappies, making nappies up, and I thought it'd be a good chance to show you some easy ways to get started. So first of all, I always get asked, how many do you need to get started? Now this is different for everybody, but I would say, from my experience, you need at least 5 or 6 for the daytime, and then at least 2 or 3 for nighttime use. Now the difference between daytime and nighttime use is pretty much the level of absorbency. And when it comes to daytime use, they can sometimes be used for wees or poos, so you want something that you can change easily, whereas at night time, usually you want something that's going to stand up to a solid 12-hour sleep. Now that's if your kids sleep. Mine really don't sleep that well, but that's generally because they're breastfed and they're up through the night feeding, and we co-sleep. So yeah, everybody's different, but that's why I'm going to try and cover everything that you need to know. So first option, if you want to start out cloth nappying with daytime use, these are your options. I've put a few different options to try and make it a bit easier, and they cost different amounts of money, so I'm going to go through them with you now. Okay, so the first option you've got is to just buy 5 or 6 all-in-one nappies. So these are all different brands. These are from Tots, this is from Tots, and this is a Bambino Mio, but they are all-in-ones. I'll show you now what they are like inside and why they are easy to use, and probably the easiest one to learn from if you are used to disposables already, because they're very similar. Okay, so with the all-in-one, it's pretty simple. There's Velcro tabs. You just peel them back, and when you open it up, it looks like this. Now with this Tots one, it is almost a double absorbency, because it's got this big long insert which can either lie on the top or tuck in the back like so. Then you just pop it on the baby like you would and tuck those bits in and fasten it up the same. Now I'll do another video on how to fit nappies if you're not used to it, but pretty much a really good and simple way is to make sure is to lift the baby's leg up so you can see if this bit is gaping. If there's a hole, then you need to adjust either the poppers or the Velcro there, and that should be absolutely fine. So the option 2 would be to maybe get one all-in-one, a pocket nappy. So these pocket nappies are where you can open them up. This one's from Baba and Boo. And when you open it up, it looks like this, and you'll see there's a little pocket at the back there where you stuff your inserts into. Now this is the liner that it's already built into, so when you're using it you can't then reuse this because it's obviously not wipeable, but they're just really comfy, really easy to use, and a sound favourite in our house. Good thing with pocket nappies as well is that you can adjust the absorbency by putting either 1 or 2, or sometimes if you want to 3 inserts in there. Yeah, so they're a really good option, and then you could get a couple of others all-in-2s. So what I mean with an all-in-2 is when it has an outer layer and then you have some inserts. Ta-da! And what you do with these is they're really simple and easy to use, but I think it sounds really complicated when people are trying to explain them. So I hope that this doesn't sound too complicated, but pretty much this is the waterproof bit, and then you want to stuff this with something that's absorbent. So usually when you get an all-in-2, it comes with the waterproof part and the inserts, which are here. Now the inserts, if they're from the same brand, should fit right into where they should, like they just pop in there and they hold in place. However, if you want to mix and match with your inserts, you can do. They don't have to exactly pop in. As long as they fit quite snugly in there, that's absolutely fine. Now, the good thing again about all-in-twos, and another fave, is that you can use the outside layer, the waterproof layer, which is a PUL layer, more than once if they've just weed in it. So what you would do is, the baby's weed in it, so you then take it off the baby and just pop out the inserts like so, put them to one side, and then you just get a fresh set of inserts and pop them in, and it's ready to go. Now if this outer layer is wet, you just wipe that down and then pop it back on the baby. The good thing about these is that they are quite cost effective, because you don't need to buy as many outside layers, and you can probably get about 3 uses out of one cover. So that means that you could buy 3 sets of inserts for every one cover. So that's another option that you can do. Now option 3 would be to just buy all-in-twos. Now all-in-twos are great and they're really cost effective, and you can use them as an alternative to a night nappy as well. So covers of all-in-twos generally look like this. So this is a Bambino Mio one, and these two are from Tots. The Bambino Mio one doesn't have any rises on there, so it's just literally one size. You can't adjust that at all. The Tots ones, these are called rises, the little buttons here. And what you do is you'll get used to these, but you generally start off smaller, which means that you start off at the bottom, and that will help you to fit it round the legs and fit the baby properly. With all-in-twos, again, you just get some inserts, pop them in. When they're used, you pop them out again. So you could get 5 or 6 different types of inserts. Now these are different ones. So this is from the Bambino Mio. Then you've got some from Tots, some closed parent, and that's a Baba and Boo insert. Even though they're a pocket nappy, I still use them because I like them for extra absorbency. So you could have like 6 lots of inserts and 3 covers. That would get you 2 uses out of each. But if you wanted to just get 2 covers, then it should get you 3 uses out of each. The only problem with that is if your baby poos every single day or twice a day, you'll need more covers, because you can't then reuse the cover if the baby's pooed in it. It's only if it's wet. Another option is to get, say, like a pocket nappy, an all-in-two, and then an all-in-two but with a super absorbent bamboozle nappy. So if you know that your baby is a heavy wetter, but he maybe doesn't go to the toilet every day, maybe it's every other day, on the day that you know that, you know, say no, but you kind of get, it's really strange when you become a parent, you kind of get into a routine of when you know your baby is going to go to the toilet or not. And the bamboozle nappy is a good one for us. We use this, I'll show you in a bit, for nighttime use, but in the daytime you can use this, and I know that it will get us good 4 to 6 hours sometimes. Say if you are out and about and you are not wanting to change them, or there isn't any changing facilities, or you're on a long car journey. Obviously you're not going to go that long with a baby in a car seat, but if you're then getting out and you don't want to be changing in between, then they are a really good option. Obviously I would advocate changing your baby when they need to be changed. It's just an option if you need it. So you would need maybe 1 bamboozle, 1 wrap for that, and then you could get some either inserts or just get another wrap. Hope that makes sense. Now let me have a look at what other options. Yeah, other options are pocket nappies, pop-ins, all-in-ones. You can mix and match, so you pretty much could buy like a Peachy Baby, this one, that's a Tots all-in-one, and then that's a Tots all-in-two, and just get a couple of inserts. Once you get started, it is very, very easy. Now on to nighttime use. I would say if you're starting out, you need at least 2 or 3 nighttime nappies. Now the difference again is because you want them to go longer, you don't want to be changing them in the middle of the night, and you don't want any leaks. Now Tots have been the tried and tested ones for us that we've always relied on for nighttime use. So these are the Tots. Again, it's the same PUL, the outside waterproof cover that you would use for the daytime. So you don't need to get a different one, it's just the same thing, but inside is where the difference is, the level of absorbency. So inside you've got this, which is a bamboozle, and it's pretty much looks and feels like another nappy, but it's just not got that waterproof cover on there. And then inside you can pad it out with extra inserts that clip in, or if you want to use like a hemp insert or something else different, you can use that inside there. And then you just pop the outside waterproof cover on. Okay. Now the second one is a Bambino. Now if your baby's quite small, these should do for you. We have just started testing these and they do stand up for us now as a nighttime nappy, but I do have to change him occasionally in the night. If I do just forget and he's got one of these on, or if he goes to sleep a little bit earlier. So I would recommend these if they're not super heavy wetters. Otherwise you're looking at Tots, and I would say that you need at least 2 or 3 of these to begin with. Okay, now other little bits that you might need when you're getting started with cloth nappies. Liners. So liners are fleecy liners, or you can get disposable ones. Now where's I put them? Right, here we are. So these are fleecy liners. I think these are from Bambino Mio and these are from Tots, and all you do with these is just place them inside the nappy so they go right next to the baby's skin. If you are not up for using them and you want something to catch the poo and you can throw it away, then these are bamboo disposable liners. Now people swear by these when they start weaning, and I would highly recommend going with cloth wipes over disposables, because all you do then is when you use them, all I do is I use them and then pop them in the nappy and fold it up before putting it in the bin or the bag that I'm using to store them before washing. These are from Tots. These are cheeky wipes. We use both. I've had some from Close Parent before. My favourite are definitely cheeky wipes and the Tots, the white ones, because they're soft. They wash really well, they're really versatile, and yeah, I can't recommend them enough. Then last thing you will need is either a bag to store your nappies in or a bin. Now my bin's downstairs and it's ready for wash day today, but all you need with the bin is just a plastic bin, and then you get like a mesh liner like this which you put inside the bin. When you've used the nappies, you fold back the laundry tabs, or if they're velcro or if they're just poppers, you just pop them in, and when it's ready for wash day you don't have to touch the dirty nappies. You just take this off from around the bin, pop the whole thing in the wash, and as they wash you should have it on a good wash cycle that everything comes out. Nothing should be remaining in there. Yeah, and a bag, I tend to have a bag upstairs, and these are ace for when you're going out. So I'll do another video, I'll pop the link down below when I've done it, to show you what you need to go out and about when you're cloth nappying. But these are ace as well to have a couple, maybe one upstairs and one downstairs if you don't want to get a bin, and you can kind of like tuck them away really easily and nobody can see them. I think that I've covered everything of how to get started. So if you've got any more questions, please pop them below. I'm going to film a couple more videos now, so the next ones will be all in line with cloth nappies. If you're interested in cloth nappies, please do consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. I think I'm nearly at 1,000 subscribers, so I would love it if you could give me a follow and a like, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Take care, lovelies, and I will see you soon. Bye!